Hello, and welcome to another bingo video. Now, the first couple minutes of this will be pre-recorded because I'm on a normal profile, but after that, we will be on the bingo profile. So as soon as you create a bingo profile, you are going to want to visit my island, just like this, and then come along and eat all the cakes. You get a lot of effects, and it's just easy to get. After doing so, go to the hub and get a splash. Now, you can get free god splashes by joining my Discord, discord.gg/GolemRealm. Link will be in the description. They just make bingo a lot easier. After you have your splash, start mining some wheat or farming some wheat. I normally get to farming level 5 and then I sell the crops and then get my tools. Buy some gold and iron from the mine merchant and some sticks from the lumber merchant, and then you can enchant them at the table. Now I am going to be getting splashes from my ult, but you can do this with an ult account or a friend. It just makes it easier. After enchanting my tools, I can now warp desert. And once you're here, you can just mine sand until mining level 5. Once you have mining level 5, you can enter the deep caverns. And now we can warp deep. After getting into the deep caverns, adventure down to the pigman's den. And come to the area where you're exiting the pigman's den and coming up to the emerald hill. And just mine all the redstone here. There is so much here and no one ever mines it. You do need to mine redstone until you have 15 enchanted redstone, and then you can give it to Rye. You also need a mining level of 12. After getting the 15 enchanted and mining level 12, which can be done by mining sand in the desert like we did before, you will be able to enter dwarven mines. After getting mining level 12, we can now enter the dwarven mines. And now we just need to talk to Rye and then give them materials, and we're done. We should get teleported, or we might have to talk to the lift operator. Okay, there. Okay, this is now live. I have completed a few bingo goals already. I completed the I am speed when I got my God Splash, and I completed Misa just a little bit ago. There it was. The universal income kicked in pretty much as soon as bingo started, and I was given 490k, and that is how I got the goal done. But we're gonna go ahead and give 20 yellow stained glass to the fetcher, not for a bingo goal, just for some extra powder. There we go. You can buy the yellow stained glass from the NPC above the builder, the wall weaver. I'm gonna need to do a little bit of Heart of the Mountain because I do want to get Heart of the Mountain free because there's gonna be a bingo goal for that later. For now, I'm just gonna mine gold until I can get a cleaver. There we go. I also have started making a few minions, nothing insane, but there is a minion goal where we need to craft 25 unique minions. I guess while I'm waiting for this event to end, I'm probably just going to do a little bit of combat. I do need to get combat 12, so might as well start now. Okay, we just got combat 12, so we can now go to the end. I did end up getting that Mithril event done, and a Gorman event just started. I probably should do it for the Mithril powder, but honestly, I can't really be bothered doing this right now. But I can go ahead and claim this commission. But now we're in the end. I actually want to try see if something works. If I buy a stunk... Yep, okay. So the gold does just work if you buy a stunk. Pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and enchant my weapon, and then I'm going to go get full ender armor. I'm going to go enchant my weapon so I can go unlock the void sword, and then I can get full ender armor, and then I'll be back. Just getting to enchanting 20 alone gave me 600k in total. I just leveled up my enchanting so much. Okay, well I wasn't recording because I didn't expect to get this goal done, but I got the strongman goal done. I don't even know how. I've only got Fierce Glacier Chestplate, Ender Boots, God Pot, and the Spicy Void Sword, which gives me like 47 strength with the one piece of Ender Armor that I have. I don't even have any equipment, so I guess it's just that and Bingo Pet. Either way, pretty cool. Okay, I'm not in full Ender Armor yet, but I do want to quickly get some sheep minions up because we are nearly an hour into the card, and I feel like I haven't done much. So we're just going to kill all these sheep here. I don't know if I'll go for 1 minion or 2 minions. I'll get at least a 1 obviously, but I might stop at 1. Okay, that is 2 stacks, so that is enough for 2 minions, so we're going to go ahead and craft those. So I'm going to need to kill some rats just so I can get a little bit of fuel. Because of the Mayor Aura, the minions are all nerfed by 50%, which is a big problem for us. Especially with so many bingo collection goals. But there's a rat right here. That gave us 8 fuel, so that's enough for a good 4 hours for each minion, so that's pretty cool. The reason why I'm not getting too many more is because I want to move on as fast as I can, and I don't really care how long this takes. Obviously I want it done in a decent amount of time, but as of now, I don't really care how long it takes. Okay, now it's time to get full ender armor. Okay, so I just got the healthy goal completed while getting full ender armor. It is because of the growth and the double health stat. That's why I have so much HP. I do want to quickly finish off getting the last two pieces of equipment though, so I'm probably gonna do that just so I actually get full ender armor. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I need to go to Galatea soon, and I need a fish. And I'm gonna get a fish from the end race, so that's what we're going to be doing here. This is just what I'm doing, it's not like something you have to do. Pretty much when you give a fish like Nope the fish or whatever the fish, maybe Fossil the fish, to the NPC Coral in Galatea, she will give you 10,000 fishing XP, I believe, for every single fish. So I'm gonna kind of use that to get fishing XP because I do need to get level 15, not for a bingo goal, but also kind of for a bingo goal. Pretty much for the slime ball collection, I'm going to be fishing, and I need fishing level 15 for it, so I need to get as much fishing XP as fast as I can. But that is the first race done, that didn't take too long. And that's the item we're looking for, Nope the fish. I'm gonna quickly get to combat 15 just so we don't really have to come back here. Okay, we are now on the newest version and we are heading to the Foraging Islands. We have a couple of things we need to do there. Mainly the Romeo and Juliet quest, but I also want to take that fish to the NPC Coral just so I can go ahead and get some fishing XP. But I do need to go through this tutorial real quick. I might just get the tutorial done and then come back, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we're now in Galatea, and I'm not actually gonna do much here. I'm just getting the Nope the Fish quest done, and then I'm gonna go do the Juliet quest. But there's an NPC over here in this red house called Coral, and after the dialogue, I can give this fish for a lot of fishing XP. Okay, now I can finally give the NPC the fish, and as you can see, fishing level 10. Very nice. But now we can finally start the quest line. This shouldn't be bad at all. I did pre-grind some of the stuff I need, like the emeralds and poppies. But we need to go find Romeo, and he's going to be in the savannah area in the caves over there. I just fell. I'm smart. Oh, okay. We lived. We're good. And here he is. And now we just need to mine the yellow rocks over here. There we go. Got it on our first one. And now we just bring it back to him. And now we can warp jungle. This quest is very easy. Boom. And now we need to find him in the hub again. This time we're giving him the 15 poppies, which you just get from mining here. Now we can go back to the jungle. And then for the last quest, we need to give 64 emeralds. And you can just mine these in the deep caverns or the dwarven mines at the start. Now I just need to go to the graveyard and then go to the emerald altar, which is pretty much just the middle of the graveyard over here. There we go. And now warp again. And this should just be the bingo goal complete once I give the item. There we go. All done. And now I believe I can just swap and go back to 1.8.9, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I got a few more sheep minions and I fueled them with tasty cheese, but now I think I'm gonna go ahead and quickly tick some goals off the list. Starting with some of the easiest ones like Trapper. So you just warp Trapper and then start the quest once he stops yapping. There we go. So just an undetected mob in the overgrown mushroom cave, that shouldn't be too difficult to find. Honestly, like, I should have probably got a bow. Bows are really nice for this quest. Or goal. There it is. And that's why bows are nice. Next, I think we'll go for the fishing goal. Again, another really easy one. I'm actually going to buy, like, the full fishing armor, because I'm probably going to fish later anyway. But all we need to do is splash this, take the rod here, and get Angler 5. And then I just need to visit myself pretty much. There we go. Okay, now we're going to go to Crypt. We actually need to pull out our Abby phone here. Now we can start doing Rev Slayer. Now there is a couple Rev goals. We need to get Slayer level 2, and we need to kill a tier 2 Rev, which is of course going to be very, very easy. Okay, the tier 2 spawned, and it is about to die. There it is. I actually don't know if that'll get me level 2, but it might. That did get me level 2. I only need a few more minion crafts, so I'm probably just going to craft a few minions here. There is oak tier 3, and then I'll do birch. Finally, we'll just go spruce. And this should be the bingo goal complete. There it is. So these are all the minions we had, plus a cobblestone minion and a sheep minion. And now we need a enchanted spider eyes, so I'm probably going to wait for this guy to spawn Arachne and then kill that. For this goal, remember, you do have /warp Arachne. Very useful command. I'm also going to put my money away because I'll probably die and I don't have a cow hat. Okay, just killed Arachne and got a spider eye. That is all we need for alchemy, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to need some water bottles and a brewing stand. And then we need to talk to the builder and get some glowstone. There it is. And then once this is done, we just put the glowstone in, then we can take it out, and this should be the bingo goal done. It's only level 15. I'm pretty sure level 15 is only like one brewing stand. I do want to just see how much weakness actually gives, because I don't remember. I keep forgetting how much weakness gives, even though I've used this method quite a few different times. But here it is, taking one potion out is level 5. Yeah, this is not going to get me to level 15, but I can still use this to get level 15, like it won't be bad. I do want to get a cow hat before I start actually doing Arachne. Okay, so I just did another Arachne and I have unlocked the recipe for enchanted spider eyes. So what I'm probably going to do is just buy a bunch of spider eyes from the NPC and then see how far this gets me, I guess. Okay, so we have 10 enchanted spider eyes. That should be enough to get this brewing all done. So I have set up a little brewing station at my island. That is all the spider eyes in this. We're just going to break some glowstone. Just need to add the glowstone and then we can take all the weakness potions out. Hopefully this will be enough. Alchemy 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we hit alchemy 14. There we go. That wasn't bad. So that took 11 enchanted spider eyes to do. Honestly, I think that goal only took like 10 minutes to get all the spider eyes. That wasn't bad at all. It was probably less, maybe like 5 minutes. I think next we're going to go for the apply 5 stars to a dungeon item. Okay, so I've just salvaged quite a bit of essence. I'm up to 100 essence right now. So we're going to go ahead and craft the spider hat and hopefully that essence is enough to 5-star it. Truthfully, I have no idea if it's 100 essence. I think it's around that area. But I guess we'll find out now. Okay, so first star is 5 essence. Then it's 10, 15, so we're at 30 total now. And then 20, so that's 50. And then I'm assuming this is 50. Oh, this is only 25. You only need 75 essence for this. And then this shall be done. There we go. So I think next we'll go for the Lost Adventurer goal. And then maybe we'll do Fashionable. And then we'll actually move on with the hard goals. Hey, I just got my bingo goal done. Okay, so I can't lie, I ended up just carrying myself. Couldn't find a single entrance party open. I guess party finder's just dead at this time. If you're attempting this goal, just do the same thing I did though. Just have a friend play tank and then just use the mage class or burst class to kill your lost adventurer. And then you'll have the goal complete. If you don't have any friends to help you, join the Discord, go to the advice channel and pop your IGN in there and then ask for help there. I think next we're going to go for the fashionable goal, and it's a very easy goal, but it's just kind of annoying because it's 18 sets of armor. That is quite a bit of sets, I can't lie. Okay, so we've been a little busy and we've got most of the armor sets. So we got full ender armor. This does include the equipment. We have full angular armor. Also includes the equipment. Farm suit armor, which is just wheat collection. Cactus armor, cactus collection. Pumpkin armor, pumpkin collection. Prospecting armor, iron collection. Leaflet armor, oak collection. Chainmail and gold you can just buy from the NPCs at /warp gold. Diamond, obviously just crafted with diamond ore. Mushroom armor crafted in the mushroom collection. And leather armor collected with just leather. That is 12 sets. And my last 5 are all going to be Rosetta sets. So I'm just going to buy the iron armor here and the Rosetta armor. I actually need to get some extra money from the bank just so we can buy the rest because they do get a little expensive. And then we can buy the last set now. Then we can put all of these in the wardrobe. That is 18 sets, but I have to make sure I wear them all. So I'm also going to have to grab the equipment. So for the ender set, I have the full ender armor and the equipment. And then I need to swap to angular and then put on the equipment. And then I should just be able to click every single armor set. I'm trying to wait about 2 seconds or so in between each armor set, just to make sure the server does register, because sometimes there are bugs with swapping armor. But we just have one more set to swap, and there's the bingo goal complete. So I think we're going to start prepping for the mystical mushroom soup. So for this goal, it involves making a very big box on my island. I'm probably going to do maybe like a 50 by 50, possibly 100 by 100, but that might be a bit overkill. So I'm just going to do a 50 by 50 to start with, and then if I feel like I need more, then I'm just going to make a bigger box. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I was worried about the farm not working because I only made it 2 tall and I meant to make it 3 tall. But of course, a bunch of witches have spawned in, so it does work. So that is a bunch of a glowstone for me. I have killed 1 witch already and got a glowstone, so I've got 4 in total. We need to get 50 for the minion. But I also want to kill mobs as much as I can just to make sure witches still have enough room so the mob cap doesn't fill up. But as you can see, it's going pretty well. Okay, so I just got the rock pet right there. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that for the goal. And of course, got to make sure I put back on the bingo pet. But I did start mining some lapis. It's not too bad. I think it'll probably take like just over an hour to get this done. Okay, so I just got the lapis lazuli collector go done. Took probably about an hour and a half, maybe. I would like to guess it was somewhere around that. I was in prospecting for most of it, but there was a goblin raid, so I swapped into end armor. Prospecting is just made with 24 iron blocks in the iron collection. It just gives a little bit of extra speed. I also did have quite a few Heart of the Mountain perks, Picobulus being the big carry, as well as Mining Speed, Mining Fortune, and Efficient Miner. And the total mithril powder I had there was 122k. I believe I only did like 3 mithril events. Okay, so we are probably about to get our last piece of glowstone, because there's 3 witches here, and there's no way. Okay, yeah, there we go, we're good. So we got all the glowstone we need. We have the 50 for the minion, but of course we need 128. That does not mean we need 120 witches. Also, I added carpets so spiders can't spawn. A little nicer. And one of my guild members, Julian, he was the one who came up with the idea, so very, very cool. I honestly probably wouldn't afford to put carpets down. But now that we have the recipe, all we have to do is go over to the builder and buy some glowstone. We'll just buy a couple stacks. If anyone's interested to see, it took 2.6 hours to get all of the glowstone for that. Honestly, not too bad. It probably could have been a little faster if I made the room a little bigger. But I also did spend 2.3 hours in the bayou. It did not go well. I didn't get any slime balls from that. I'm probably going to have to use minions. But now all we have to do is just place this glowstone and mine it until we have 2 stacks of glowstone. And then we can get our first minion up. Glowstone minion done. And now we can go ahead and place that. But there it is. And I'm going to put some tasty cheese in it just so it goes a little faster. But all we need to do now is wait for the collection. We just need to get to enchanted glowstone. We need 1k collection to get it, so it's not too much. Okay, so I took quite a bit of a break while waiting for this minion to get all the resources. But if we collect that, we have the collection. Now we can just go ahead and craft that. So we need to quickly grind out the collection. which is 10k. That's not going to be bad at all. We just get the enchanted redstone, which we can buy from the NPC, and we need collection anyway, so I can just farm these now. I'm just going to use my silk touch axe for the mushroom farming, and we are just going to be farming in the mushroom desert. Okay, so we finally farmed the mushrooms. I got all the stuff I need in my inventory pretty much. There's just a few things I need to... I actually can't buy any more redstone. Interesting. Okay, that should be enough redstone. There's the enchanted. Now we can craft this, and then we just go to our island to consume it. And that is our last bingo goal completed pretty much, other than the 2 collection goals, which is slime and raw mutton. I'm just going to end up putting minions down for both these goals. But this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.